Hello everybody, welcome back to Ecoparque Buenos Aires. As many of you know, have been following, we're getting ready for the transfer of Miss Pupy from the Ecoparque Buenos Aires until Elephant Sanctuary, Brazil. Things are going really well. Very exciting to see how things are all evolving. Very exciting to see how her behavior is. The team is amazing. The team's exceptional. They're just doing such a good job with her preparation and being here for her in any way they can. I won't have a lot of time today to touch base, but wanted to share a little bit of Miss Poopi this morning. It's much cooler today, cloudy, little sprinkles. Quite lovely. A little later today we'll do more training for her transfer crate. For those that are new and watching, wondering what's going on, we are here in Ecoparque Buenos Aires in Argentina. We're getting ready to move Pupy, the female African elephant of about 36 years old, and she'll be moving to Elephant Sanctuary, Brazil. This has been a long process. We started in contact with the Ecoparque about 6 years ago when they started doing a transformation here with moving almost all of their exotics that can be moved to credible sanctuaries internationally. They have moved over 980 animals and about 400 remain here. Some that remain cannot be transferred because of age or because of health compromise. Some are indigenous species to the region that they're using for especially the endangered species for reproduction and release, where they have incredible conservation projects they're doing with several endangered species. A really great program here. So we can't celebrate enough the movement that they have done to completely transform the Ecoparque from a facility that had over 1,400, 1,300 captive animals to now just 400. The logistics, transporting that many animals over 6 years, they're just extraordinary. So we are really excited to be part of this journey, this history, and as we said the other day, putting an end to 120 years of elephant enslavement in this beautiful yet very tragic history of this building. As many of you know, the plan was to bring Kuki and Pupy. Kuki is a female African elephant who passed away about 4 months ago. We had been working on this process for a number of years. Their permit process, facility development, permits in Brazil, licensing for importation, licensing for exportation. There were a lot of bureaucratic hurdles, and during some of those delays, which were about 2 years long, as we really had to fight to liberate the importation permit into Brazil, for really no other reason than just bureaucratic ignorance. They just didn't understand, and they did not invest the time to understanding what needed to be done. And now that they do, they have liberated the permits and helped us tremendously. Unfortunately, during that time, there was a tragic accident here, and Kuki passed away. So in that time, the keepers have been focusing on Pupy and building her self-esteem, her self-confidence, her strength. She looks so much better actually than she did a few years ago. She's in quite exceptional health at this point, at least from what we can see. She does have some problems, but in considering to where she was a few years ago with really gross obesity, even just a little bit more muscle definition, a lot of weight loss, much more agility. You can see in her back right knee, it pops a fair bit. That is something we're watching. It's something that she's been doing, has had for many years. She does fully weight bear on that leg, but we will be watching that, especially seeing how that evolves when she gets to the sanctuary. But super excited, getting closer. Every day brings us a little bit closer. Somebody just asked, how old was Kuki? She was about the same age. They were both imported at the same time. I think they were within a year apart from one another, and both around 36 years old. Oh, lovely African ears. So excited to be bringing African elephants to Elephant Sanctuary Brazil. She'll be the first. And then she will be joined by Kenya in the coming months, who is an African elephant in Mendoza. Somebody asked what happened with Cookie. We don't know exactly how it happened, but she somehow slid in the swimming pool, which was empty at the time, and the way she fell, she could not recover. Her legs went sideways, so we don't know exactly how that happened, what sustained that, but they tried for a couple of hours to get her up, and we're actually preparing to euthanize her when she passed away because there was the damage that had been done to her legs. So fortunately the team was here immediately. It was at night, but the team was here immediately to help support her. But it was just tragic fate of captive elephants. We never know why or how those things evolve, but the reality is, they did what they could for her, and it wasn't their fault the permits were delayed. It was bureaucracy. So even in this perfect scenario where you have the Ecoparque, the city, the government of Argentina, the elephant sanctuary in Brazil, global sanctuary for elephants, everybody's fully aligned to give these elephants a new home. There is no fight, there is no competition. It is truly what is best for her, what is best for them. And unfortunately, bureaucracy still got involved, and human negative influence on humans, even in this near perfect scenario. So that's in life, we can't go back and change. We can move forward for these and try to make a change as fast as possible, not only for Poopi and Kenya and Tammy and Sandro and all those out there, to try to make a change before it's too late. So here we are getting ready for Poopi's transfer. Stay with us over the next few days. We'll have a lot going on. We'll be sharing more, lots of exciting stuff. Really positive how things are evolving for her. She's really engaged in the crate training, and she's doing exceptionally well. So every day a little closer. I'm gonna have to go. I have a lot to do today, a lot of logistics, tests, and organization, but we will be back to share a little bit more with Miss Lovely Poopi, and keep sending your questions. Keep commenting, keep following along. There are links to join us with through text messaging, so you can hear what's going on. And normally we'll give you a notice when we are going to go live, but sometimes that doesn't happen. It's kind of short on time this morning, so quick little live to show you guys Poopi, and then we're going to be heading out to take care of some logistics. So you guys all take care. Lots of love, big hugs. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here for Poopi and all the elephants in need. Can't wait to share more, and we will talk soon. Take care, y'all. Ciao, ciao for now. Love and big hugs from Ecoparque Buenos Aires. She's beautiful. Okay, take care. Ciao, ciao.